40 is a number with religious and spiritual significance. The Jewish people wandered in the desert for 40 years. Moses spent 40 days on Mount Sinai. Our Lord Jesus Christ was in the desert for 40 days fasting. There was a group of brave and valiant young men in the Roman legions. 40 was their number. They were all Christians. They fought bravely and valiantly, and they gained the admiration of many of the other Roman soldiers. In a particular battle where the army was parched with thirst and they hadn't had water for quite a long time, and they were suffering from this terribly, the 40 Christian soldiers prayed to God asking for rain. A storm blew in, lightning and thunder, and it rained, and all the soldiers were able to drink to their fill and fill all of their casks and barrels. Well, needless to say, this gained quite a reputation for these 40 Christian soldiers, and they became known as the Thundering Legion. A while later, they were ordered to attend a pagan ceremony, which was contrary to their faith. Faithful to their beliefs and faithful to God, they refused. And because of their refusal, they were ordered to death. They were stripped of their clothing, and they were laid side by side on a frozen lake to gradually and slowly freeze to death. To make the suffering even worse, the Roman pagans had prepared baths of hot water on the edge of the lake, so that as the soldiers were freezing to death, they could look across and see the steam rising from the hot baths as a temptation, and what they would receive if they would agree to renounce their Catholic faith and accept the pagan gods. During this time, they sang hymns of praise, and they prayed together, asking God for the grace that they would die 40. All 40 of them would remain united in death, just as they had remained united in life. As time went on, the sufferings became worse, and one of the pagan guards watched. And all of a sudden, he saw angels descending from heaven with 40 crowns. And as each of the martyrs would die, he saw their soul rise up to be greeted by an angel and given a crown. 1, 2, 10, 15. In the midst of this, one of the Christians couldn't take it anymore. They succumbed to the temptations of the devil and to despair, got up off the lake, ran to one of the hot baths, and plunged into it. But because of the extreme change between the freezing cold of his body and the heat of the bath, he died. The martyrs continued to die one by one and rose up to meet their angel and be given their crown. And then this pagan soldier saw that there was one crown that would have no wearer, one angel that would have no soul to greet. With this, the pagan soldier tore off all of his clothes, ran out onto the lake, proclaimed himself a Christian, and laid down next to those who had not yet died. After a while, he too froze to death, and his soul rose up to be greeted by an angel who set upon his head the 40th crown. And thus God answered their prayers, that as they were 40 in life, they were to be indeed 40 in heaven. If you've enjoyed this story, take a moment, click subscribe below, and join our YouTube channel so that you'll get notifications each time we put one of these wonderful stories up on YouTube. If you're someone who wants to take the next step, then please visit us at passionatecatholic.net. Sign up, start receiving your daily videos to strengthen you in your faith so that you will know more, love more, to be able to serve better. Until next time, Jesus and Mary, get us there.